Screw Valentine's Day. As you can tell by the expression on my face and on Quachi's face, we're not exactly happy about Valentine's Day today. 20 years! Am I just hideous? Whatever. So, February is an important month on this YouTube channel. For three reasons. The first reason related back to a video I did a couple weeks ago on the 1st of February, because that was the beginning of February, Black History Month, where I put, I think it was Dope and Boys in the Hood up against each other. And the second reason February is important is that Valentine's Day, the month of love. So, there have been a lot of movie couples in movie cinema history. The Marilyn Monroe movies, the romantic comedies of the 90s and 2000s. However, there are two film franchises that have given us two of the worst movie couples ever. I'm talking about the Twilight films with Bella Swan and Edward Cullen, and the 50 Shades franchise, Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey. So, today, I'm going to determine which one of these two movie couples is the worst, because this is a war on Valentine's Day. So, let's look at Bella and Edward, or Edward and Bella. Fuck, I don't care. So, Bella is a high school girl, moves to Seattle, and meets Edward Cullen, a vampire. He was turned into a vampire at the age of 17, I think around the time of the influenza of the early 20th century. So he was like roughly 100 years old at this point. And it's so melodramatic. And at one point, Bella starts putting herself into actual physical danger of crashing into trees, of drowning, just so that she can see visions of Edward. Why would you do that? So, it's obviously a semi-abusive, because I don't think Edward actually tried to harm Bella, but as you can tell, the girl is actually trying to hurt herself in order to get attention from Edward. That's not a good thing. Now let's look at the relationship of the 50 Shades franchise. Anastasia Steele made successful businessman Christian Grey. And they enter a relationship with a contract. Because all successful relationships start with a contract. I mean, what? And it's all about BDSM such, and him actually doing stuff to Anastasia Steele, where it's pain, but it's pain for pleasure. Now, I am not saying this is a bad relationship because of the BDSM. BDSM, when done correctly, it can be a very healthy way of spicing up in a relationship and bring two people closer together. I have nothing against that. What I do have against this couple is that stalking. Christian Grey freaking out because her emails doesn't say Anastasia Grey in the third movie. Being stalked and hunted by ex-lovers. Him basically using brainwashing techniques on Anastasia in the first movie. Yeah, that's right. If you actually look at the first movie, he's clearly using brainwashing techniques that a lot of cult leaders use to get people into their cult. I may not have had a relationship, but even I know this is all fucked up. So, which one do you think is worse? Interesting point. You know what? Quachi's right. For as melodramatic and crazy the love between Bella and Edward is, the important thing to keep in mind is that they're high school kids based in a high school setting, with basically most of the entire series taking place during their high school years. And at that point in anyone's life, people don't use common sense for the topics of love, of learning how to properly take care of another person. I mean, hopefully that's changed since the release of the Twilight books turning into movies, but it's all about how someone feels at that point in their life. So, and like I said, even though Edward's technically like 100 years old, he got turned into a vampire when he was about 17. So, they're being overcome by teenage hormones and emotions. So, I'm not saying that gives them a pass, but at the very least, I can understand what's going on. Now, the 50 Shades franchise is famously known for starting off as Twilight fanfiction. But Anastasia and Christian are adults and they act like fucking teenagers at best, and at worst, psychotic, crazy, selfish pricks. I mean, really, it's just an email, dude. So, the worst movie couple out of these two is the 50 Shades couple, Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey. So, did that make you feel better, Quachi? Yeah, me neither. Well, that is this Valentine's Day related video. Now, like I said earlier, there are 3 reasons why February is an important month on this YouTube channel. And the third reason why it's important will show up in a video that's going to come out very soon, like within the next few days. So stick around for that. I'm Dr. Cinema. Like, comment down below, subscribe, share, and I will definitely see you next time because I have no fucking love life.